YouTube. What's up, baby? Back in this thing again for another review. This is Q's Insight. I am Callie, and today we're going to be talking about Locke Key Season 3, Episode 4, entitled Deep Cover. Alright, now if you've been to this channel before, you already know how we do it. We started off with the premise, 3 favorite scenes, the grade, and then we on to the next one, right? So, again, Locke Key, Season 3, Episode 4, entitled Deep Cover. Alright? Now, we start off on this episode with Gideon and his men, and they're chilling by the fire, like the little camp that they got. And then, all of a sudden, Gideon tells his men something has changed. And he's sensing the fact that Dodge has been brought to the future from the past. All right. We then see Bodhi / Dodge, and I'm gonna call him Bodhi / Dodge because of course Dodge is taking over his body right now. So we're gonna say Bodhi / Dodge for that situation, and if I need to talk about Bodhi, I'm just gonna say Bodhi. So we see Bodhi / Dodge, and he's basically figuring out, you know, stuff that's been going on since, you know, for forever, because it's been a while, you know what I'm saying? He's finding out that Tyler doesn't know about the magic no more. He's finding out that Nina now knows about the magic, you know what I'm saying? And da-da-da-da-da. So he's finding out all this stuff. He's Bodhi / Dodge is finding out all that stuff, all right? And then we see Bodhi / Dodge basically take a key from Kenzie. Like, she holds it up, and I think even if you hold up the key, I don't know, that can be considered her like wanting to give the key in will, so that's why Bodhi / Dodge was able to take it. Or is it because she's in Bodhi's body, so therefore she can take the key? I don't know. But we see that, and then Bodhi / Dodge knocks this cup out of Nina's hand, because we find out later on that Bodhi, the ghost form, is actually trying to send a message to Nina by freezing her coffee cup. So anyways, Bodhi / Dodge knocks the cup out of her hand, and then we see Bodhi / Dodge ask Kenzie to check on the keys together, but she says she's got it. So then Bodhi / Dodge goes outside and tells the spirit of Bodhi, this is like right before he's about to go to school, and he tells the ghost version of Bodhi, like, nice try with the warning with the coffee mug. You need to keep quiet, because if you keep on trying to send your family warnings, I'll kill them. Then we see Tyler in his room thinking about Jackie, and then Tyler ends up getting this visit from Carly from Montana, and she came to see if he's okay, and you know, she finds out that he's okay and everything like that, and then he ends up you know, showing her around the house. So Bodhi / Dodge goes to school, and Josh ends up talking to Nina about the break-in because she never told him about it. And but she, you know, it was nothing like crazy. He wasn't tripping like that. And then we see Bodhi / Dodge talking with Jamie, and she can sense the change in him. Like, especially there was this kid that bumped into him, and any other time, you know, the real Bodhi would probably be like, oh, I'm sorry, da-da-da. Bro, Bodhi / Dodge, bro, grabs the bully and puts him against the wall and breaks, like, this glass, and it's like, yo, like, if you ever do this again, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yo, this fool is crazy, bro, it's crazy. Anyways, like I said, Jamie could sense a change in him. Kenzie comes home and she ends up meeting Carly. Bodhi/Dodge gets home from school and starts looking for the keys because he doesn't know that the keys are all together in the chest, locked away. So he doesn't know that yet, of course. Well, the Bodhi/Dodge doesn't know that yet, of course. So, and then Bodhi ends up meeting Carly for a second. And then Bodhi/Dodge gets ready for dinner with Nina, Josh, and Jamie. They're all going out to dinner. So while at the dinner, Bodhi/Dodge senses Gideon. So he leaves from the table and he basically goes to find Gideon. And he doesn't end up finding Gideon. He ends up finding his man as well. So Gideon and Bodhi/Dodge talk about, you know, the keys and the fact that, you know, since Dodge is in that form of Bodhi, that Dodge can help Gideon get the keys with a better disguise, you know what I'm saying? And also, you know, Bodhi/Dodge like tells Gideon, like, if I do this for you and everything like that, you know, what do I get? And Gideon's like, you get to rule and be my right hand, you know what I'm saying, when I take over the world. And we also end up finding out that with all the keys, if Gideon gets all the keys, he can smash them together in his hand, or just put them together in his hand, and then it creates a wormhole to where it leads the demon world out into the real world. So, you know, this is a dangerous situation. It kind of reminds me of, like, Stranger Things Season 4, like how Vecna, you feel me, created that, you know, that strip where, you know, the upside down is connected to the upside, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it kind of reminds me of for this. That is so crazy, bro. Oh, he's still alive? I don't know. Anyways, so Bodhi/Dodge agrees to help out, you know, Gideon. So Bodhi/Dodge goes back to dinner. He tells Nina that he's not feeling well, so they end up going home. And keep in mind, while Bodhi is being, you know, possessed by Dodge, you know, his interactions and the way that he acts is way different. So it's starting to get to the point where, you know, Kenzie is noticing it, Nina is noticing it, Tyler is noticing it, you know, Jamie's noticing it, you know, whether, you know, even Josh, you know what I'm saying, he's noticing it as well. So there's a difference in him, and they're starting to realize it. All right. But anyways, yeah, he says, Bodhi/Dodge says, I'm not feeling well to Nina, so they end up going home. Then we see Kenzie talking to Scott on her computer, and she's basically catching him up with everything, you know, with Tyler coming back and Tyler having a new girlfriend and it being so hard with their relationship because she can't tell Tyler the truth about everything because he, you know, doesn't remember the magical stuff. And if, you know, she wants to uphold what he wished to happen, which is he wanted to forget about the magic stuff and just live a normal life, then she has to be, per se, deceitful to him in order for that to happen. But yeah, they talk for a little bit, then Scott ends up having to go, and then that was that situation right there. So Carly and Tyler, they're upstairs in the room and they're playing cards, and things kind of get a little serious, you know what I'm saying, a little intense for a second. But Tyler's not ready for that, and he ends up telling Carly, you know, about the situation with Jackie as far as her, you know, her having an aneurysm. That's what he thinks that happens, but her having an aneurysm and her dying, and, you know, they had plans to be with each other, and, you know, all these things like that, but they never came to fruition because she ended up dying. So Carly can understand why he's not exactly ready to move on. Anyways, the next day comes along, and then Kenzie invites the Savinis over, you know what I'm saying, to chill out, watch a movie, or whatever it may be. And then Carly ends up hanging out with them as well. And then we see that Bodhi/Dodge is still trying to get the keys, but he still can't find them just yet. Then we jump to Rufus and Ellie, and they're talking about, Ellie's talking to Rufus about, you know, hey, I sold the house and everything is set. And, you know, I was thinking about, you know, us moving. He's like, oh, you mean like somewhere within the town or whatever it may be? And she's like, no, I like moving away and getting a fresh new start. And this rubs Rufus the wrong way because he doesn't want to do that. Only Ellie wants to do that because, you know, she's so embarrassed about the situation that happened prior, and she doesn't want to be the talk of the town in a negative way and all stuff like that. So she isn't really seeing the fact that Rufus, you know, this is where he wants to be. All she sees is that, you know, these people are talking bad about me, and I can't deal with it no more. But anyways, Rufus and Ellie, they end up going to the Locke's house to visit, and you know, Rufus is basically going to go hang out with Bodhi, and then Ellie's, you know, going to talk to Nina about, you know, things and you know, whatever it may be. Then we see Tyler and Carly, and they're taking a walk in like the woods or forest area. He says, you know, when they leave, you know, they can leave together, you know what I'm saying, go back to Montana together. And then he says he wants to leave because he's not vibing with his family. Like, you know what I'm saying, he feels like for sure Kenzie's pushing him away and trying to do everything to push him away. You know, just whatever else it may be. In all reality, we know that's not the truth. We know that's not the truth. But Carly tries to talk some sense into him, like, hey, you know, you're lucky to have a family that cares for you. You know, you're lucky to have a setup like this and stuff like that. People wish to have this. And, you know, I was derived of that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, appreciate what you have. Don't just go back to Montana for selfish reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can fix things here and make it better. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she basically tells Tyler. And then we see Bodhi/Dodge gets caught looking for keys by Kenzie. And Kenzie and Bodhi/Dodge you know, they're talking about stuff, and then Bodhi/Dodge ends up leaving, but in his back pocket is the journal that Gideon and his men had took. And Bodhi, the original Bodhi, had told Kenzie that, you know, the journal was gone, and, you know, the invaders took it when they came. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, hold on a second, how do you have that in your back pocket? I thought the invaders had took it that night or whatever it may be. And he's like, oh, well, I guess I must have misplaced it, and da-da-da-da. And she's like, you know, this is not like you. Like, you usually, you know, on your P's and Q's about, you know, everything and stuff like that. And then this basically causes an argument between the two. And Bodhi/Dodge does kind of ruffle Kenzie's feathers a little bit, you know. But then all of a sudden Rufus comes up upstairs, and he, like, you know, kind of barges in on the conversation. And then you know, he's just there to hang out with Bodhi. And so Rufus and Bodhi end up hanging out, and Bodhi/Dodge is up saying some things that only Dodge would know. And so because of this, Rufus catches on to the thing, and he doesn't know exactly that, you know, this is Dodge inside of Bodhi's body, but he does know that, you know, this is not Bodhi. Something's wrong. So Bodhi / Dodge confronts him. They get into a fight, and Nina and Ellie end up coming into the house, and Bodhi / Dodge tells Rufus that, hey, if you tell them what's really going on with me, I'll kill them right now. And so Rufus keeps his mouth shut. He just says, oh, we had a fight or whatever. Maybe actually, Bodhi / Dodge ends up telling Nina and Ellie, oh, he just attacked me out of the blue and blah, 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 blah. And so Ellie's like, you know what, we're going to leave. It's okay. So Ellie and Rufus leave. And then Nina ends up, you know, talking to Bodhi and is like, look, like, you've been acting completely strange. There's no way that Rufus would do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your problem? And then Bodhi / Dodge says, well, I miss my dad, and it's hurting me, the fact that you're moving on with Josh and all that stuff like that, and da-da-da-da. And so she tells him, like, look, I'm not, like, moving on like that. I mean, I'm not going to replace your dad. Your dad can't be replaced, you know what I'm saying? But that doesn't give you the right to act the way that you're acting. You need to go ahead and call Rufus and apologize to him, you know what I'm saying? So then Bodhi / Dodge walks off. And then we see Ellie and Rufus in the car, and, you know, they're probably driving back to their apartment. And Ellie's trying to figure out what's going on, like what happened in that situation, because she knows Rufus wouldn't do anything like that. But because of Rufus being threatened by, you know, Bodhi / Dodge, that, you know, if you say anything to anybody about, you know, you knowing that I'm not really Bodhi, then, you know, I'm going to kill, you know, your moms and whoever else. So he's like keeping his mouth shut. He still is like, you know, gonna keep his mouth shut because of that situation. But then from there we see Tyler decides to actually stay for a longer period of time to get things back on track with his family. And Carly ends up going back to Montana. And I really hope that, you know, she ends up coming back because I like her character, or I really hope that Tyler just, you know, handles his thing over here and then goes back to Montana with them. And then if, you know, like his sister or his mom or his brother needs help, you know, he can always come back. But I really do like Carly, and I feel like I'm really happy with their relationship that they kind of got going on, per se, even though it's like kind of like in the beginning stages, if you will. I would really like to see that blossom, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel bad for Tyler, the fact that he lost Jackie the way that he did. So, yeah. But anyways, you know, Carly ends up leaving. Tyler's going to stay for a longer period of time to get things back on track with his family. So Tyler, from there, Tyler goes to talk to Kenzie, and we see, and he's basically trying to, you know, get things back, like, you know, what's going on? Like, why are you pushing me away? Da, 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 da. And at the same time, we see that Nina goes to Bodhi's room and starts looking through it. You know, she's kind of, because she knows that something's off. So she goes through his room and starts looking through it. And then we jump back to Tyler and Kenzie talking. And Tyler ends up telling Kenzie, look, he wants to remember what he forgot. You know what I'm saying? And then we jump to Bodhi / Dodge. And he ends up finding out where the keys are being hid, because Kenzie goes to go get the remembrance key. That's what I'm going to call it, the remembrance key, because she's about to use it on Tyler so that he can get his memories back. So Bodhi was under the stairs hiding, so he saw, like, you know, where the chest is, and that he knows that the keys are in there, whatever it may be, right? So Kenzie goes back upstairs, and she unlocks the memories of Tyler that he forgot. So we got Tyler back in the situation, baby. This is about to be so dope, bro. Tyler, Nina, Kenzie, you know, when they get Bodhi back, you know what I'm saying? Cause he not Bodhi right now, he Bodhi / Dodge. But when they get that situation going back, like, I'm gonna be so, like, I can't wait to see that, bro. Can't wait to see that. But anyways, Kenzie unlocks Tyler's memories that he forgot. And then we see as Nina's going through Bodhi's things, she finds Dodge's body underneath Bodhi's bed, bruh. So you know, now she knows she knows either she knows exactly what's going on, or she knows that, you know, something crazy is happening. And as she finds the body, bro, she turns around and Bodhi/Dodge is right there. Now, the way this episode ends, Bodhi/Dodge doesn't necessarily know that she found something. She can easily be like, oh, I was just coming here for da-da-da. And then they walk out, you know what I'm saying? Or he can walk into the, Bodhi/Dodge can walk into the room more and see Dodge's body has been pulled from underneath his bed. So we don't know how that's going to go yet. We got to see the next episode. But we do know that he walked into the room and was like, you know, Mom, what are you doing in my room, or whatever it may be. And she's like looking all shocked or whatever. Whew. Crazy episode, man. That's basically the premise of it. 3 of my favorite scenes would be all of Bodhi/Dodge's scenes. Like, the way that Bodhi acts being possessed by Dodge, hilarious. Hilarious, bro. Hilarious. And I loved all of it. My second favorite scene would be Tyler unlocking his memories. Well, basically Kenzie unlocking Tyler's memories for him. The fact that he made the decision, the fact that things are about to be back on track, like, you know what I'm saying, to the fullest, bro. I'm just happy for it. And I was just happy to see that he actually made the decision to get his memories back, bro. My third favorite scene would be Nina finding Dodge's body, bro. I did not think that she was going to find that body like that. I forgot, like, where they, I mean, I didn't forget about the body, but I was like, I wasn't thinking that it was there, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, she found that body, bro, and she, like, yo, crazy ending. Crazy ending. And then Bodhi pops up like, Mom, why are you in my room? Crazy ending, bro. So that'll be 3 of my favorite scenes. The grade for this, bro, come on. Come on, bro. If, like I said yesterday, if I, for the other episode 3, if I can give episode 3 higher than a 10, I would. Same goes to episode 4. If I can give episode 4 higher than a 10, I would. But I can't. So it's going to be a 10 for sure. So it's a 10 for this episode. Yo, if you guys saw this episode, let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments down below. Do you like the way that this season is going? Because things are heating up, bro. Things are getting crazy. And it seems like they're only going to get more crazier, bro. And I'm at to the point where I know I love this season already. And we better get a season 4. Now, you can take your time with it because you came with the season 3 out of nowhere. But we better get a season 4 because this season 3 right here, bro, is heat. It's real heat. And we need that. We need another season 4. We need a season 4 after this. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments down below, all right? Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. As always, this is Q's Insight. I'm Callie. Until next time.